Hi students, good morning. Continuing with the structure of the skin, human skin in this video. So when you see a vertical section of the human skin under a microscope, you will find the structure of the skin somewhat like this. So this skin can be divided into two parts. One is the skin proper and the second one is the derivatives of the skin. So skin proper means again two parts, epidermis and dermis. Epidermis is the outer part of the skin and the dermis is the inner part of the skin. So epidermis again is what is containing stratified epithelial cells. You remember stratified means layers of cells. So there are three layers in the epidermis: stratum corneum, granular layer and stratum malpighi. So stratum corneum is the toughest layer. It is made of tough cells. And what is its function? Functions are protection. The primary function of the skin: protection from bacteria, protection from excessive loss of water in form of vapor, and also protection from mechanical damages. So this is the function of the stratum corneum. And the second layer is granular layer, which is composed of flat cells. These are intermediate layers, and they give rise to the stratum corneum. And the third is also again very important, that is the stratum malpighi, which is the germinative layer. So the cells of this layer can actively divide. So they are giving rise to the other layers. They are forming the other layers. The cells of the other layers, especially stratum corneum, which is continuously protecting our body. So the cells of the stratum malpighi, you have to remember, can divide actively, and that is why they are called the germinative layer. And the another important function of this layer is that the cells contain melanin, which is the coloring pigment of the skin. So this you have to remember, student, the important aspects of these layers. And another thing you have to, the important parts you have to remember in this chapter is, we talked about the melanin, the coloring pigment, which causes differences in the color of the skin. And if this melanin is not present sufficiently, then there are some abnormal conditions about which also you have to know. And they are leukoderma. In patches, the melanin is absent in some regions of the body. So some patches will be seen, and that is called the leukoderma. And in the other abnormal condition regarding this coloring pigment, related to this coloring pigment, is that there is a complete loss of melanin in that individual, and the body appears completely as a reddish type of color will be there, because since melanin is not there, the pigment is not there on the skin, so the capillaries are underneath the skin, so the reddish color of the capillaries will be visible on the entire body. So that is called albinism. So albinism is the complete loss of melanin. This you have to remember. And the skin of the individual will appear pinkish because of the underlying blood capillaries. That we discussed just now. And about dermis, you have to understand it is the internal part, and all the important glands and these capillaries and these nerve endings are there in this part, in dermis. Here you can see these sweat glands. So sweat is being excreted out through sweat pores. There are numerous sweat pores on our skin. So this is the gland which is in the dermis, sweat gland. Sebaceous gland is also there, which forms the sebum. Nerve endings are there, which is giving us the sensation of touch, pressure, temperature, etc. So, dermis is the innermost layer. So, these are also giving us the sensation, acting as a sensory organ. And there is a fat also. The layers beneath the dermis contain numerous fat cells, which are called adipose tissue. These substances, subcutaneous fat, not only serves as a food reserve but also a heat insulating layer as well as a shock absorber. If you can remember this, this will help you. And about the derivatives of the skin, students, you have to remember the important points of these derivatives. Those are hair, nails, sebaceous glands, sweat glands, mammary glands. So, even if you remember two of them, one or two of them, it will be enough, I think. The important features of these glands, which are there in your book. So, I think it will be more convenient for you if you go through the important points of these derivatives of the skin. So with that I end my topic here today, and I think this about the structure of the skin, it is more clear now. And go through the chapter, learn the important points, and I wish you all the best. Thank you so much.